We are live, coming to you live from two different locations here. Still in Atlanta, and then where are you at, Seth?
I'm in Pensacola, baby, at the beach.
What are you doing down there?
It's Beach Brawl.
Beach Brawl weekend. Finally,
Yeah,
it's finally here. How long have we been training for this thing?
jeez, months. Solid 4 months of training, weekend training, sending
Yep.
emails, working out hard. We were ready for it about 2 weeks ago, but it's finally here.
Yeah, I think it always feels like that when you've got competitions coming up like this, where you just, yeah, like the last few weeks, you're just like, all right, I'm ready. Like I don't want to train for it anymore. I can't really get much fitter. I can only do myself damage. So
Yeah,
yeah. All right. So you just got there. How was the drive?
it was good. Smooth drive. It was raining on the way in and then nice and sunny when we got here.
I was gonna say it looks nice. Like it looks
hmm
like a okay. And then the whole weekend is perfect weather. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
good.
weather's going to be great. Yeah, we got down here. We went and scoped out the competition site. So they're still putting the final touches on everything, but everything's mostly set up. So it was cool to see what everything looks like when no people are there. Um,
Okay. And how's
yeah,
it look?
it looks good. Um, it's going to be fun. It's a lot of stuff we didn't see last time. Just like seeing the ropes, and they've got the walls to do our wall walks on, and they've got some really cool turf for the handstand walking. So it's a cool setup. They've got the three main stages, and then they've got the workout stage on the beach. So
Nice. And did you get to see because there's like an elite triathlon today.
Mhm.
Did you get to see some of that?
Yeah, I think Caitlin got to see pretty much all of it. I saw some of the athletes. I'm assuming like the last heat kind of running in.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, it was cool. Lots of athletes walking around in one pieces and running shoes. So
Cool.
I saw everyone who finished it.
Did it make you want to do elite?
I mean, yeah, it's a cool challenge, especially just because it's so different from everything you're doing the next 2 days. And it's kind of
Right.
like what we did last year. A lot of us trained for the triathlon and then 2 weeks later came and did beach brawl. So it's just kind of pushing those two things close together. It looked awesome.
I don't think Caitlin wants to do it. But yeah, if you're already training for a triathlon, it kind of fits,
Yeah.
right? So
I looked at the workout. It was a short swim. Swim would be, I think, easy for all of us, but then it was just calories on the bike, run on the beach, calories on the bike, run on the beach. And it was a total of over 200 calories, I think,
I
on
don't know
the
if you
bike
can
when it
see
was
that.
all said and done.
Oh, there you go. I
I
can make it bigger.
yeah.
So yeah, 250-meter swim, 50
hmm
and 40 calories, 800-meter run, 180 calories, whew,
hmm
1600-meter run, 50 and 40 calories, and then a 600-meter.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's very complicated for a workout that is just like a
Yeah.
triathlon. Like, why do I have to look at a whiteboard for this? I feel
Right.
like I feel like I should be able to just do it and know where to go next.
Yeah. And I think it's also such a short swim compared to all the other work you have to do.
Right.
I
And
mean,
if you're doing that like so many rotations, just get back in the water again. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, just like 3 rounds of swim, bike, run would have been perfect.
Yeah.
It's kind of all
And
over.
I feel like they can't even use the argument of like, we don't want athletes getting back in the water after they've killed themselves on a bike and on a run, but they let you have floaties. They let you have a flotation,
Yeah.
which most races don't, which I think is cool. Um, but yeah, given that, you definitely should have just got back in the water and done another lap.
Yeah. I still don't know what that workout is, even though I just looked at it, right? Like I'd have to write it down and sit with it for a while.
Right.
So yeah, so we've got 30 people heading there for this weekend from the gym. So it's pretty exciting. Have you scoped out where we're gonna set up, where we're camping out?
Yep, we've got our campsite pretty much same place as last year. We
Cool.
wanted to be on the beach, but it's just packed and really sandy. So I think we'll have the best spot. We've got 3 tents right behind one of the main workout stages. So we're like front and center for one of the workouts, and then everything is super close by.
Yeah, that was a good spot. So,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it would have been cool to be on the beach, but like you guys said, like having the sand all day would just be everywhere, wouldn't it? So
Yeah.
nice. All right, so we got our setup. You and all the individuals go tomorrow.
Yep.
So let's have a look at the rest of the workouts for tomorrow. So we've got workout number. Do you want to start in the order you're doing them, or shall we go in the order that Beach Brawl is programming, or like released them?
Let's just go in the order it's released, because we're all doing it in such different orders. So
True. So the workout that released first for individuals was the complex. So pretty simple, but here you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's for max weight, one clean, one hand clean from 0 to 6 minutes. And then reset the bar. You got 2 minutes to do that. And then max reps at different weights for each division.
Yeah.
I like it because it's not just a straight 1 rep max. I hate when it's the 1 rep max.
Agreed.
I wish it was a little more of a complex, like a few more reps. And honestly, I don't love 1 rep maxes and like just a barbell movement in a competition. I understand why they do it, because it keeps it simple. That you just have, one station over there to do the heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, in my mind, like if you want to, I suppose the nice thing is that this one has the second part where you're doing a lot of reps, right? So
yeah. It would be cool if they, because I agree, like it's fun to lift. It's cool to watch. I get it that it's like a, kind of the showstopper for like a lot of big events. They want the cool, like heaviest lift of the day.
Yeah.
But it would be cool, like for just thinking of the programming and how they do want to keep it simple. Like if the first 2 minutes was like max burpees over the bar, or you had to do a certain number of burpees, and then the next 5 minutes you got to build. So you still don't need any extra equipment. You don't have to go anywhere, but it's just kind of evens the playing field a little bit. So the biggest and strongest athletes also have to be fit in that event.
Yeah, exactly. And I suppose you could argue that you do have that with the second part, but yeah, like you said, it's very much weighted towards who's the heaviest lifter and not necessarily who's the fittest athlete, right? Especially you've only got 4 workouts,
right?
5 with elite to judge who that is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I like it just because that second part really helps.
Yeah.
All right, then we go to the Mayhem athlete area, and I'll bring it up before we do it. It is I'm just going to do what you're doing. You're doing RX, right?
Yep.
So you're doing 14 calories. It's 18 for men. 25-foot walk and lunge, 3 rope climbs, 4 for men, and then a 25-foot walk and lunge back to the bike, I guess.
Yeah.
And that is 3 rounds for time with a 12-minute cap.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a cool workout.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's simple. I love a like out and back workout. I like that you have to work your way to the rope and then you have to work your way back to the bike. But I think it's a great test.
Do you think 3 rounds is enough?
I think you're going to see everyone neck and neck for the first 2 rounds, and some people might drop off, but it's definitely going to be like down to the wire. I think for a lot of athletes, I think you're going to have a lot of people lunging across the finish line very close together. If you did add a 4th round, then I think it would really separate the playing.
But I think I like it because in contrast to the other workouts coming up, it's a sprint.
Yeah.
So it's going to feel more like Fran.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to taste your lungs. You're going to have to push. Whereas 4 rounds, you probably a little bit more pace into it, right? So
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
rounds definitely pacing.
With a sprint like that, you really have to know yourself too, because if
Well,
you
I think
don't
it's
know
just enough calories on the bike. Like it's
Mhm.
not too many that you find a pace. You have to go, right?
Mhm.
So it's gonna be who wants to hurt a little bit there?
We kind of tested it, and it was fun. I liked it. I was surprised at the pace I was able to hold then. I'm
Yeah.
doing that workout third.
Cool. I
So
think it's
we'll
just got a little
see.
bit of everything, right? It's got a pretty
Yeah.
complex gymnastic move and quite a few of them. Like
Mhm.
4 and 3 is not like insignificant.
Mhm.
And then, like the lunge after the bike is just like somebody evil just decided that was going to happen. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's move on to number 3 for the individual. Bring it up for you. Again, I'll just do your
Mhm.
RX, for this one. And so it is just for time, right? One time through.
3. Yes. Yeah.
And
The
then
beach.
it's double dumbbell front rack squats, dumbbell bench press. Sorry, 20 of them, and 15 bench press, 20 shuttle runs, 15 bench press, and then 20 again front rack squats. And your time cap is 10 minutes for that,
Mhm.
which I think that's really small. So I might as well just take it off the screen. But 10 minutes means that you got another sprint.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of.
it's all. I mean, I might be wrong, but I feel like it's just all the run.
Yeah, so to me, that means that last workout we talked about now probably could have been 5 rounds
Mhm.
because this one is another sprint, right?
Yeah.
Or this one could have been a little bit longer. Maybe like make this one more of a chipper. Rather
Yeah,
than
I was surprised that I feel like there could have been more squats and more bench press
Yeah.
because something to force you to have to put it down.
Yeah. So we've got the first workout there was heavy, and then that, and then we've got a sprint workout with some complex-ish gymnastics, and then another sprint workout with not really anything complex, squat, which is strange after a bike and a lunge, to put dumbbell squats back to back with that. But I mean, I guess they want us to squat a lot. So
And running in the sand, which is just going to feel like a bunch of lunges probably.
yeah. So a lot of do you do either of these first or second or like back to back?
The beach is my very last, which means I do it back to back with the bike and lunges.
Okay. I'm glad you're doing that one last because you can
Yeah.
just sprint because
Mhm.
like you'll just go and it'll be what it is, you know what I mean? Whereas like if the workout 2 we just talked about was last, that
Mhm.
would be like you'd have to really get yourself psyched up to sprint on
Yeah.
that one after 3 workouts. So the last workout of the day or the last program workout, when you're doing this one first, right?
First. Yep.
Is the most CrossFit-y one of them all, right?
Mhm.
So we've got, I'll try and make it bigger. I'll do RX again. We've got 50 double unders, then 10 power snatches, a 20-foot handstand walk into 20 toes to bar. And then the same thing, but chest to bar pull-ups. And then the same thing with bar muscle ups.
And the time cap is
12 minutes.
12
So
minutes.
about 4 minutes around
Yep.
and 4 movements. So a minute on each movement. So a minute to do the doubles, a minute to do the power snatch, a minute for the handstand walk, and then a minute for the gymnastics, yeah, that's a hell of a time cap there.
That's going to be tough.
But I think the time cap is more to look after people on that kind of workout, right?
Yeah.
It's more like you got 3 other workouts to get through. So if we leave you on that for 20 to 25 minutes, your hands and your shoulders might be at a point where you can't really compete. So yeah, that one is my favorite workout that they've programmed of this competition. I think the middle 2, if I could get rid of one, I would get rid of that beach workout. I don't really understand why we got more dumbbell squats in that one. But overall, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm ready. We're all ready. We're pumped.
Yeah.
We're waking up bright and early. We have our debrief at 7:15, and then I think I might be the earliest one going. I start at 8:30. So after that, everybody, we just start going.
Cool. Well, should we go through the team or should we do that tomorrow?
Let's do that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now you're off for dinner with the people that are already down there, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Where are you going?
Flounders. Seafood.
Cool.
Gonna get some protein, probably eat some potatoes.
Oysters.
Yeah. Big no.
Yeah. What's going on? Oh, Keith said, let's go, Ox Squad.
Heck yeah. Miss you, Keith.
All right. Well, so we have got, what did he say? You got this, Sav. Nice. So what else do you want to say about tomorrow?
I just want, first of all, everybody have a good time. I'm really proud of everybody who signed up to do it by themselves, because that's just an added level to the challenge of signing up for a competition, which is kind of scary to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We work out every day. We're just going to have fun. Doesn't matter what's happening on your right or on your left. We're just going to do the best we can and celebrate the wins and just enjoy it.
Love that. Yeah. And yeah, everybody that's competing over the weekend, you just stepping on that floor means that we're proud to call you an OxFit athlete. So whatever happens. You won't let anybody down. All you can do is your best. So go out there and have fun. And
Oh, yeah.
I will see you, depending on Lucas's driving, for the first event.
I will see you tomorrow evening if he's driving you to Pensacola.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody. Good luck. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you.